Hello everyone and welcome to Factorio. I'm Par and I'll continue playing my Seablock game. Actually the only game that, well, listen, the only map that I'm playing in Factorio right now. And I haven't played Factorio in a while, so I'm a little bit rusty with it. Okay, let's see what we did in the previous episode. Previous episode was actually huge for us. We figured out how to do leeching in leeching plants, or what's the process name? Yeah, leeching. And it's working pretty well. Like, really well, actually. We managed to get a lot of cobalt. And yeah, this thing will soon hit its internal buffers. And I don't really know what to do here at this point. Let's see. We have a problem with the researchers. We are super short. What? On glass? I thought we were short on silver. How come we don't have glass? Because we fixed this issue. Crystal catalysts, they requested. Did we run out of crystal catalysts? Oh. Oh. Interesting. Look at that. This build got stuck. Because turns out we don't have a way to, like, we have excess of crushed stone, and the way we've been dealing with it, we've just been sending it kind of here to get converted into slag slurry and to get processed. But the problem is that if we need, like, if we are doing something that doesn't require mineral sludge to work, for example, what doesn't require mineral sludge to work? These things, all of this that take as an input slag slurry. If this happens, then it gets stuck. And how can we get it unstuck? I would say we need to void this mineral water, which sounds pretty bad, to be honest. Like, even the fact that I'm, the fact that I'm even considering voiding it sounds pretty bad. However, if it happens that we have a lot of stone here, I think it's the right thing to do. So let's say, let's add a clarifier here, but we are not going to have it running kind of all the time. Actually, I can move it a little bit lower because there seem to be some coverage. We don't want to run it all the time. I want to condition it on specific things happening. Spectre valve, pipe section that can hold. It's essentially like a reader, right? Okay. Overflow, top up, pump. This is gas pumping. Okay, that's fine. That is good enough. And I will connect the things. We don't have pump, so I should probably tell the mall to construct it. I mean, we don't have to do it in the mall, but it is a building, so it probably needs to be constructed in the mall. Oh, this looks nice. I want to place lamps. I was thinking about it for a while, but I'm not quite sure what to think about my power situation just yet. Maybe I shouldn't delay it, to be honest. Maybe, you know, I should just do it, honestly. I should just do it. Let's get a line and connect it. And what we want to do, we want this thing to work only if the amount of crushed stone is higher than, let's say, this number. So basically, what it means is that we are avoiding no. I will do it a little bit nicer because I want the thing to run a little bit smoother. So we'll do it like this. This part will try to work when the amount of crushed stone is higher than 7,000, and this one will be working only if it's higher than 9,000. And now it is higher than 9,000, however, I feel like these builds are having trouble. It's okay. It's okay. This thing, it's not ideal, you know. It's not ideal, but it's fine. This build is not really designed to work just for Crystal Catalyst, even though maybe it should. Maybe it actually should be designed to work like that. Another option that we have is to void excess crystal slurry, which, now that I think about it, it might be a better option overall to void the excess here. Because if it happens that we cannot really do anything with it. Oh. Interesting. You know what? Let's do it. I want to void excess. I don't have space for this. There's not enough nice space to void anything. I really want to. Could also void it here, I guess. And we might be able to find some space here. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it here. Okay, this is tricky. This seems to be quite tricky. Let's remove this one. We'll place a thing here. I will add an inline storage. We'll say overflow valve. Yep, this is gonna work really nicely. There is a small problem. It actually uses sulfuric acid. Yeah, that's bad. This is using sulfuric acid. And we don't want to waste our sulfuric acid. So we want this part to run. We can flare mineral sludge. We can do it. We can afford to do that. That's not a huge problem. The question is, how do we bring it up there? Clarifier. It could stay here, right? Clarifier. Yeah, let's change the spot a little bit. Let's move it here. Like this. Nice. This one can also stay. We'll add a clarifier right in the middle. We will do something like overflow valve. Then we'll have inline storage. Then we'll have yep, nice. We did it. And I can move this one back so that it looks kind of more even, so it looks more beautiful. Yep, like this. Nice. This part actually might be even better than what I did here. Yeah, you know what, let's... I want to remove this. Let's make it... change it back to 9000. And all of this is not needed. Because we fixed the problem by consuming stuff on this side. And in theory, it can also consume the dust. This one. Is it consuming it? It's consuming it. I don't like that. I don't like that it happens. Is it a problem though? The fact that we have it running all the time. This doesn't have any side products, so it's not really that bad, but I would prefer if it stopped doing stuff unless it's absolutely needed. So I would prefer if this was not actually clarifying things unless this part is backed up. Can it be done? What's, by the way, the issue with the... oh, it's outside. It's outside of the area. Okay, let's fix this. This thing is not built. How can I make it a bit nice? So I want to do that only if you have a lot, and I mean like really a lot of mineral sludge. Oh right, that could be the way. So what we care about is the amount of mineral sludge here. So what we could do, we could say that, okay, let's use inspector valve here. Let's use... I guess we can something like this. Let's use regular pump here. And let's have this pump running only when this one is full. And maybe I want to change the spot a bit. Maybe I want overflow to be here, first of all. Maybe I want it to work only in case we cannot do anything there. Then the overflow works, and only afterwards this part pipes the things. And if it pipes stuff here, then we don't actually need another overflow here. would not help us. Okay, so we are telling the pump that there is 1000, right? At most. So let's tell it that it should... Wait, well, what's the problem? There is no problem, right? It's just working. Let's tell this thing that it should work only in case the amount of... what is that fluid we care about? This again, slag slurry. Only if the amount of slag slurry is higher than, say, 900. Here. Which shouldn't normally happen. Right? Because this part... This would mean that we got a lot of stone delivered and no consumption is taking place. Okay, let's see. It should work a little bit at some point. $750. Okay, I guess we'll need to wait for next set of robots. We might spend a while waiting for stuff, and I don't want to do that. Let's take another look. We are back to being short on silver. I don't like that. I don't like that we don't have silver. Let's fix this. I want silver. Okay, let's do this. I want silver. Silver will be here. We'll be using this recipe. And say I want to get a little bit of silver. How much cobalt we're getting? Okay, it doesn't actually matter. And a little bit of steatite chunks and a little bit of badmonium chunks. Steatite, badmonium. I mean, it's kind of very straightforward what exactly has to happen here. I'm not even sure why I'm doing it like this, to be honest. I'm really not sure. I feel like it's very obvious what has to be done. We need to get purified water from sulfuric wastewater purification. It should be connected. Yeah, it's already connected correctly. No, it should be connected like this. This. Why did I do this? The ratio, I think it's 70%. Okay, so we are getting some sulfur. And, you know, basically that's it. One flotation cell? No, I don't want just one flotation cell. I want 12 of them. Sorry, I want 12 of them. So let's say we want to get 15 something, and we'll need a couple of these things. 3. And we'll get a lot of sulfur out of it. So it is kinda nice what is happening here. Okay, let's not overthink it too much. let's just copy this path. Like copying this path shouldn't be incorrect, right? This match. We want to place it like this, right? And this could be, so we do have some ammonium. This could be the second thing that we need for, actually it could be like 50-50. It totally can be 50-50, and I'll make it 50-50 because it doesn't matter much what exactly we are doing here, I think. Except that we want 10 plus 10. Okay, let's do not 10 plus 10. Let's say we have in total 12. Okay, how much? Yeah, like this. Rotation cells, we need only 2. We need only 2 hydro plants, and they will be providing, like, putting stuff into chests. All of this thing is irrelevant, I think. Right? It doesn't matter what we're doing here. We want to clarify, and by clarify I mean like remove the thing. We want to remove purified water, sorry, mineralized water. I guess I'm getting tired a bit. Can tell it by the way I'm speaking, or I guess not, by the way I'm not talking. Let's see again. What did we need? We needed stereotype and bobmonium. Let's say this bobmonium, whatever, and this stereotype. Stereotype. Nice. This should fix some issues. Question is, should I move it to the left a little bit? I actually want to move it to the left, so that's what I will do. Moving to the left. We can connect these things, maybe. So we connected, we gave the power to this build, and we need a little bit of ammonium and a little bit of jubilate, stereotype. Let's get it. Stereotype is here, ammonium is there, so we can actually get something like this. Is it gonna work? Yep. This is going to work. Can actually connect it kind of directly, like this. We will need a little bit of ammonium. Nice. Ammonium and stereotype. Awesome. So here we want to give it only if the amount of ammonium is less than 10,000. This thing we want to go in only if the amount of stereotype is less than 1,000. This we want it to be, I guess, yellow and red diodes. So let's say yellow and red diodes. I don't want to waste too much space on this one. I want to have a couple of more things here. you know. I don't know how to do it like this, I think. Or maybe it's okay. It's okay. We'll do it. Right, this should be ammonium chunks. This should be stereotype chunks. Ammonium stereotype. Nice. Now that we have the spot, I think it's time to start it up. So what is missing? We're missing a tiny little bit of purified water, and we know already exactly how to get this purified water. We just connect a couple of things here. Nice. And I believe this is it. This should give us a lot of I'm thinking, should I use like providers here, or should I use active providers to ensure that this thing is getting delivered to here? I think it's fine. I think it's gonna be fine. Whatever we do, it will be fine. So we also need a little bit of water to start up the process, and with that we should have a lot of silver. I mean here. Yeah. So let's do this. Let's ask for... Where are we? I thought we were asking somewhere for catalysts. Oh, it was in another place. I get it now. It's fine. Never mind what I just said. Request a chest. We are asking for a little bit of catalysts. This thing, it's still not running. What is the problem? The problem is that we need to connect water. Of course we have to do that. Right, and this is our silver. And we just need to ask for a tiny bit of crystal catalyst. And we can check actually how this build is working. Okay, they started to consume things. This is going. 100. Okay, it worked. Worked. I like what's happening here. Looks like it's actually working correctly. Like it's able to handle this part. Essentially, it handles overflow of slag slurry, but it does it like it does it in a way. Basically, it clarifies the output mineral sludge to free up space to process slag slurry, and we do it in order not to become sulfur negative, because it's really important to have this cycle running that consumes charcoal and converts sulfuric wastewater into like sulfuric acid. So this is the way, like this is why I have this logic. I'm checking whether the amount of slag slurry that we have built up is very, very high, and if it is correct, if it is indeed the case, then I'm opening a clarification path. And in order for anything to reach this clarification, there needs to be a huge excess of mineral sludge. So essentially, this way, we're like guaranteeing that we do not accidentally void stuff unless we like, really need to. Nice. So what is actually happening here? We are getting a lot of silver ore. And the problem with this is that we need to do something with that, right? We got to do something with our silver ore. Maybe I shouldn't place it like this. Maybe I should place it actually here. So we have silver ore. And we are gonna deliver it over there, like this. So kind of the problem, it's not even the problem, but the thing to keep in mind is that, oh, this is not great. What is silver ore, by the way? It's not here, right? This is not silver, this is silicon. Silver is somewhere here. Which one? Silicon? Silver. So silver is this one. And we need to connect it. Meaning that we need this thing to look like this. So we are connecting silver, but we are doing it in a way we want to give priority to the right, to this path. This will have input priority. Priority from the right, because the left one, it doesn't have any side outputs, byproducts. It just works, and we wanted to use something to just fill up like this one. And the main reason for this path at this point is what? Zinc? But if that's the case, why do I have it running? If the main point is to... Oh, sorry, I yawned a bit. It's kinda late. If the main point was to produce silver, like we don't actually need it for silver. It's used only for zinc, and we have enough of zinc. I don't want it. I don't want to produce even more. So let's do something like this. Let's connect all of them and tell them that they work only if the amount of zinc, this is silver, this is zinc, is less than, say, 1000. Then we want this to work. But it's way higher than 1000, so I don't see it actually happening. This part, okay, silicon is fine. This is basically our main production of tin at this point. So tin is kind of priority. This is our silicon. What do we do here? What's actually the point of this? This is our main production of lead, and nickel is an unfortunate side effect. It's okay. It's not a big deal. This thing is not overfilling with things. This is pretty small. This one, I'm not sure what I'll be doing with this one, to be honest. I have no idea how to use it. But it's okay. It's like rubite, and why do we have rubite process here? We are doing it because of aluminium. So the point here is aluminium. Nice. I guess this one. could make it a bit better. Actually, I'm almost thinking of like sorting things directly. Yeah, we could have one sorting facility here, just working somehow. This is for silver, right? Another for silver, just doing something. One for silicon. Wouldn't even be that bad, to be honest. Allow us to clear up all of these things, all of these lines. The problem is that we need these things. We need naphtha and we need fuel oil. Continue being delivered here, and that prevents us from building the rails here. I mean, we can fix it, but it's gonna take quite a bit of time and effort, and I'm just not ready for this yet. Yeah, I'm not quite ready for that. Let's see. We are getting lots of silver. Now we are gonna be short on aluminium, right? Don't tell me that. Oh, yes, of course we are short on aluminium. Yeah, of course. That's that's what happens. Let's see, what do we need for aluminium? We need Givelite and Cratinium. So we have Givelite here that we aren't quite sure what to do with. I mean, maybe this is not the best idea what to do with Givelite chunks. But it's okay. I mean, it's fine. Another thing that we need is Cratinium. We don't have Cratinium, so yes, we could build it. We'll get chloric wastewater and Givelite. We already have. I'm not going to build another Givelite production thing because this is like in a way excess from this one. So Cratinium, chloric wastewater. Let's see. Is it useful for anything? Chloric wastewater allows us to get salt and saline water. And it could be used for like this thing that I have no idea how it works. So the only interesting product here is salt, sodium chloride. And here what do we have? We have sodium nitrate. Okay. How? Chloric wastewater, we're getting sodium chloride. What else can, how else can we get it? Oh, directly from saline water. Nice. So basically, this is a waste product. It doesn't do anything. And how can we use it? We can use it to get saline water. And we can use it to do like some sodium thing. Yeah. Oh, interesting. We can actually get chlorine from it. And get a chloric acid. Wait, wasn't it this thing that we needed? Hydrochloric? Hydrofluoric. Oh. These are different, because the one that we have built here for lithium is based on fluoride, and the one that's there is based on chloride. Okay. What can we do? What should we do? Aluminium is kind of a problem right now. I know what we should do. We should take a break. So, in this episode, we built this part that here generates a lot of silver. And I think that's enough for now. Thanks everyone for watching to this point, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Cheers!